Hi, and welcome back to my own Utopia. I am Kayleena, and today I am going to be showing my whips and go ahead and tell you guys a little bit of updates that's going on. So, welcome back, everybody, and to my new subscribers. Welcome and thank you for joining the wonderful Utopian family. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm a little bit behind. It is already going into a little bit of the red zone. My boys took forever to go to sleep. I have no idea what in the tarnation is up their little tushy wishies. Let's just say I am so happy they're asleep. Anyways, let's go ahead and hit into semantics. So please don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe button, and little bell for all for notifications. If you like content like this and you want to follow me on social media, I am on Instagram and I have a Facebook group with some wonderful individuals that join me every single day and post about what they're doing and patterns and all kinds of wonderful stuff. If you want to contact me personally through email, everything will be linked down below. If you're wondering why in the tarnation am I always looking down, if you're new, it's because I have three wonderful boys. My oldest one is 8, my middle is 5. My middle is 5, and my youngest is 2 years old. We have some special needs and some medical issues. So honestly, the only way you guys are going to be able to hear me is during nap time. So I have them right here on the monitor. If I have to jump up, I will. Thank you for everybody, for all your patience and for all your wonderful comments and everything for the past few weeks of understanding the concept that I have been so busy. Oh, I really wanted to do the whole vlogging through November and everything, but it's just like life basically kicked me in the face and said, nope, it ain't happening. I don't know what in the world. But it's like as soon as I get done cleaning one room, I mean like clean it, I go to the next room and it takes me a few days. Like the boys are not leaving me alone. They're not staying off of my tushy. So I can actually get it. So by the time I'm done with that room and I realize that the room that I just finished cleaning just a couple of days ago is right back in the same state. So I'm feeling overwhelmed and it's extremely exhausting just sitting here and going back and forth between 2 rooms or 3 rooms and then just feeling like you're not getting anywhere. That's what kind of a state I'm in right now. It's oh my goodness. My friends know I'm sitting here and I'm complaining to them and I'm feeling really guilty about the fact that I've been going like this for almost a few weeks now, and they're not easing up off of me, and it's becoming so stressful that I know my friends don't want to be hearing it no more. I mean, for goodness sake, I don't even want to hear it no more. I want whatever is going on to just go ahead and stop. I want it just to go. But I just wanted to say that. I want to say thank you for everyone for being so patient and understanding and being there with me while I'm going through the hard time of being a mommy. Hashtag mom life. Trying to go through all of that and trying to deal with all the headache and stress and whatever tarnation they're constantly throwing at me. So I want to say thank you. Now, I know this is usually a yarny thing because that's what I try to keep it at. But some of y'all have actually said that y'all like the concept that I homeschool. So I am, not me, but basically we are about to start a unit study. So after I get done showing y'all my whips and stuff like that and what I'm about to start doing with my whips, basically I'm going to be stopping everything on Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving Day, everything stops. Whatever is not being sold or given as a gift or anything else like that, I'm stopping. It's done. No more. I will be working on like my Christmas stitch markers or in my Thanksgiving stitch, anything that I want to make that direction, anything that I want to make ornament wise for my Christmas tree, for my boys, anything like that. Just I want a fun, stress-free environment of, oh my God, I have another pattern I need to do and I need to do it quickly. And even though my kids are having complete meltdowns, one right after another, it doesn't matter because I have to take time out of my own stress-free area just to get it done so I can have it ready to show you guys so y'all are not getting bored. No, for the next month and a half, I am going to just take a break and relax. And if I knit on something, I knit on something. If I crochet on something, I crochet on something. If I can't do nothing, I'm not doing nothing. I'm going to just sit back, relax, do school for the boys, have fun, bake cookies, let them design their cookies, and just have fun. That's what I'm wanting to do. If I'm wanting a day where I don't even want to have fun, I don't even want to do anything except for sit on my butt and watch movies, that's what I'm going to do. So I'm taking a little bit of a break. If there's no content or anything else like that, I want to say thank you again to y'all for understanding and being there for me and willing to wait until the new year if there is no content. If there is content, and I feel like whipping out my phone and my camera and I pull it out and I go ahead and show it to you guys, and I'm happy to do that and I'm willing to upload it and give it to you guys. But I'm not going to stress and overstress myself on a holiday season that I'm already stressed upon without this added on to it. I do have holiday depression. So, and I'm overwhelmed. I am autistic, so having all of that, my routine's about to be truly and utterly messed up. So for those of you that don't know what it's like to have any of those anxiety issues or anything else like that, just be fair warned. It's not me being over dramatized. It is a true issue that I have for myself. So I want to say thank you for being patient with me while I go through this holiday and I go through this time period with my family. And if I don't have the energy or the patience or anything, thank you for being understanding. I just want to say that so much. So let me go get the curriculum so I can show it to you guys after I get done showing this. Because if I don't have it in front of me while I'm talking to y'all, I am going to forget. Okay, I have everything that I am ready, except for a couple more areas I need to search through and make sure I get all the books that I'm needing to get out of my library. But I am ready for that. Okay, first off is first. I got my advent calendar. It came in. I am so excited. I did record it. I did have it ready, but I did not like the way I recorded it. I was too rushed, too anxiety, too much of anything. So I thought it would be best to just take a moment today while I'm doing my videos anyways, and go ahead and just readjust, calm myself, and do another unboxing and show you guys what it looks like, and go ahead and have the video look a lot better for you guys. Mail ran. I wanted to say one more thing. Please do keep in mind for the individuals that are around you. This is the holiday season. It is extremely rough for the past few years for everyone. Not just a few in between like it used to be, but literally everybody. You don't know what anyone is going through. A child, an elder, a regular individual, the person that looks like they're fully collected and have their whole life ahead of them and they know exactly what they're having. You don't know if they're having a mental breakdown in their head and they're just keeping themselves composed. Be kind, be sweet, be respectful, because you never know. You might end up being the last straw to break the camel's back. Just keep that in mind. Someone that you haven't heard from and you think that they're doing, oh, there's something wrong, but you're not quite sure, but it's none of your business because you get too much on your plate. Call them, because you never know. They might just need that one little phone call, that smile, that energy, that love that they need, or a person to just sit there and get every bit of it off of their bloody chest so they can feel a little bit better, so they can go back into their own reality and handle all the bullshit that they're already dealing with. Just keep that in mind. Nothing personal, just a thought pattern. Okay. So, like I said in one of my other videos, I had an individual that actually wanted to have a hat, did not put a time limit on me. I wanted to go ahead and cast on and go ahead and get it done as quickly as I can, considering the what's going on. And the reason why is because I want the money. To tell you the truth, I want the money. I really need the money so I can go ahead and start purchasing everything that I'm wanting to get. My Christmas yarns, my everything that's going on like that. Some of y'all might not know, I am doing this for free. I am doing the videos. I'm taking the time out of my time. I am purchasing all of this. I'm giving all the giveaways for free. I am paying for everything. And we're not rich. We're poor. So, I need a way to get money brought in. I know a lot of people are like, I don't want to talk about that. No. It's real. It's happening. It's out there. Believe me, I'm not going to keep my mouth shut because of common courtesy. How do you expect everyone to understand what's going on or know anything if you're keeping your mouth shut? So I'm selling off a hat, and she wanted it in black. So I am doing the Ross's hat. Surprisingly, black's not giving me that much problem. I think it's because of the red cord for my my cord is red. I couldn't think of any other way of saying it. There is no other way of saying it. I said it. The red cord is shining through very easily, so it makes it very easy to be able to see my stitches. And then here, the silver on top is making it very easy as well. So I just got done with the ribbing. Now I'm doing the regular, just knit into a certain length, and then I start doing the decrease. It's actually moving quite quickly. I think I started this yesterday. Yeah, started this yesterday, and I've already gotten to 1.5 inches when all I wanted to do was just 1 inch ribbing. Oh well. I'm using the worsted weight black from I Love This Yarn. So that's one project, and I got my cute little stitch marker. Isn't he adorable? Oh, I couldn't help it. I was like, Christmas! I need my Christmas. So I have been working knitting on that because I really needed a knitted project that was worth something. I didn't want to cast on my socks knowing that I needed the hat to be done. So that's why I did the hat, is so I can go ahead and get it done and sold and off to the individual whenever they're wanting it. Very soon. Hopefully by the end of this week. So right after Thanksgiving, they'll be having the hat. I'll be taking it with me while we drive to our family for Thanksgiving. And then driving back, as long as I don't have to deal with meltdowns in the van or anything else like that. Speaking of, I need to clean the van. I seriously need to remember to clean the van. So I'll be taking it with me, and I'll be knitting. I won't be able to knit while I'm in the house because my boys are such a handful. So, yeah, I think I might be able to have it done by the end of Thanksgiving. Hopefully. Okay. I am almost done. Oh my goodness. So here is my Virus Meets Granny shawl. You guys know I have been working on this on the chakra colors. I am on the last row of the granny square. Then I'll be putting on the very last color. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. Oh my god, I can't wait. So the last color is red. So I'm like, oh, I get to use my 2 favorite colors at the very end around my holiday. Yay! So, oh yay, and it comes undone. Oh well. So I'm extremely excited. Let's go ahead and yank out the second one. Why not? So I'm extremely excited. I am almost done. By the time I get to the end of this row, I just put on the very last color, and then I am ready to go. I'll go ahead and do the virus 3 sets, and I'm done. And I have enough yarn. Yay! Then I can go ahead and sew in the ends. That's not going to take me no time. Just a morning of waking up before the boys do and being able to do it, or nap time. And go ahead and getting it done. It shouldn't take me no time at all. What's going to take me the longest is doing the virus. So I am almost done. I am so excited. I cannot honestly wait until the shawl is done. And I don't think I'm going to do another shawl for a good maybe 6 months, unless someone purchases one. Yeah, I'm not going to do another shawl. But then after that, I know I want to start making a few shawls. I've already got the yarn set to the side, ready to go. So I can go ahead and get everything prepped and prepared. So I can go ahead and start going to craft shows next year. I actually do want to do craft shows next year. I'm assuming by next year, the virus is not going to be as bad. I mean, yeah, it's still going to be here. Yes, we still need to live with it and everything else like that. But they're already talking about the vaccine for the kids. So I'm like, okay, good. That means that the weight can go off of my chest about my husband, me, and my boys. And my boys are extremely high risk. At least one of them are. So that takes all of that out of the equation. I have 3 family members that literally I see almost every single day are extremely high risk. So that scares me to no other. So I want to make sure that they're going to be safe as well. All right. So if you're here for the yarny goodness and that was it, and you don't want to know about the curriculum, about us talking about space, then go ahead and click off, sweetheart. I hope y'all have a wonderful Thanksgiving, and I will talk to y'all in the next video. For those of you that want to know about my curriculum, go ahead and stick around. So I love the Good and the Beautiful curriculum. I really do. And we have done the Anthropod curriculum, and I absolutely love it. We are about to be probably going right back into that curriculum again for the 2nd time. So my oldest son loves space. Loves space. So I decided to go ahead and get this one. It is K-8. Yeah, K-8 Science Unit Study, and it's for space. So you can customize this any way you want to. You can add to it, you can stick to the basics of it, or you can minimize it. You can make it for a special needs child with developmentally delayed, or you can make it for the individual child that is extremely beyond his own years. Believe me, I have one of each. So that's why I love this. And they're cheap. If you homeschool and you buy curriculums, and you know how expensive one curriculum per unit study for 1 year is expensive. And I'm talking about 50 is the minimum, up into like hundreds of dollars. And that's just for one child. I'm not kidding. So this unit study was, let's see, does it even have the price on here? No. I will look it up and I'll put the price down on the very side. But what I got was, I got this one, K-8, and I got the books to go with it as well. The reason why I get the books is because we can sit there and I can honestly read through the book one time. It might take us a few times of going through, but with my developmentally delayed child, if he's sitting there, he's getting bored out of his bloody mind and everything, and he's not wanting to learn, then I can minimize it and make it minimum for him. And I can pick and choose through this of learning off of this book for a week. Believe me, I can. And then for my other child that is extremely advanced, I can actually, when he's sitting here and he's like asking me 50,000 questions about it, I can literally go in depth into this book and we can go even further. So I can sit there and separate it between the two individual children, and I can make it as leveled out for the developmentally delayed child or as an advanced for the advanced child. So I can do that with these books. I know that. That's why I have a library. Believe me, I am looking at just a small portion of it. But I love the color work and everything, and the years that they put in here, the information that they put in here, and everything. So I will be reading through this week. That's the back side. Here's the front. That's just one. And the story of May. One of the astronauts. I love the color work. So same thing here, as we can go in as much detail as I want to. And also too, I can add in a little bit of social studies, history. I can add in little bits of here and there to help fill in those gaps as well. So that's another reason why I love this. I'm not going to do a flip through this until after I get done opening it up, having it bound, and everything else like that. They suggest that all science unit studies, but get my words right, have their own board. You don't have to have your own board if you don't want to have your own board. I like having my own board. My children learn from every aspect. So my children learn from tactile, visual, audio, kinesthetic, combination of the few, and it can change from day to day as well, especially the way my children's brains work. Or if my oldest one ends up having a seizure that day, it can literally change the way he learns, the way he's able to retain the information. So I like having every aspect in hand. So whatever way that they're wanting to learn that day or able to retain the information that day, I do it. Even if it means I'm doing every single one of them and I'm mixing them between the two, I'm doing it. School system does not do this at all. Unless you put them into a private school that makes you go bankrupt and you lose your own home. But that ain't happening with us. So that's why I'm doing it. Yeah, I know. A lot of information. But I love this. You can sit here and go through K through 8. They have a section where you can buy the extras for the older group or the older children that need to be a little bit more information, a little bit more stuff. So I have a mobile. I need to just pull it out. I just did not have enough time today. That I got from the Dollar Tree. You get the mobile out when we start learning about each planet, learn what colors they are. They color their own planet each day. We'll go ahead and hang it up. By the end of it, when we learn all of our planets, we'll have our little mobile hung up so we can have that done. On the board, they give you cards and dictionary words and all kinds. I'm losing my words right now. They give you all kinds of goodies to put onto the board while you're learning. So let's say you're learning about one thing. If you're learning about Earth, then they'll give you the picture of the Earth, I'm assuming, the word Earth right up underneath it, a little bit of information up underneath it, and then whatever else that you're wanting to find on the internet. If you want to add more to it, you can print it out and you can put it onto the board talking about what you're talking about. So you can help the child that is learning through visual learning and auditory, because you're sitting there and you're saying it out loud. So you're also saying it in two different ways. You're getting it through visual and auditory as well. So that really, really helps. And it helps the children throughout the day, like all day long. They're constantly going right back to it. They're constantly seeing it. It's constantly refreshing in their brains what it is, what's going on, and constantly keep reminding them. It's almost like a computer that keeps going, hey, reminder. So that's why I am doing the board. Now, out of my own library, I am running out of room. A friend of mine actually just gave us this book. I gotta look through the book a little bit more. Sorry, today's trash day. It looked like a very, very cute, adorable book that I really wanted to just keep for myself and not give away. Yeah, being a little selfish. But I absolutely love the facts, the information that they give, the cute pictures, and everything else like that. So I will be keeping this and putting this into our library. I know this is something that we can use for years and years. So I kept this one. Here, we just got this one. So I'm going to be going through and marking it with my little marker. The Magic School Bus takes a moonwalk. So I love the Magic School Bus. My oldest loves the Magic School Bus. He can watch the new Magic School Bus and he can watch the old Magic School Bus. He watches them for hours and hours and hours. And I mean, to the point where he just starts repeating for word verbatim of what everything is going on in there. He don't understand what's going on. So that's my point, my cue to step in and start explaining and making sure he understands and comprehends what's going on so he can follow along with the story. So that's why I love books like this. So we will be having this book pulled out. I will have all these books laid out. They can go pick them up anytime they want to, or I'll sit there and ask them which book do they want to read or look at for the day. Library was selling this one, A Look at Earth. Yes, library books sell books. Sometimes my oldest and my middle loves realistic photos. They want to see realistic photos as much as possible. So, especially when we're talking about what is really around us and everything, they want to see as realistic as possible. They want to know exactly, does that really look like that? Yes, it does, baby. This is exactly what it looks like. If you really went there, this is what it would look like. So they love realistic books whenever they're talking about reality. Curious George, my oldest, definitely. My middle, yes, loves Curious George. So there's even a show that goes through this, so we can sit down, we can watch the show. If we can't read the book that day, if their attention spans just cannot keep up with us or keep up with me reading this or anything, then I can just sit and say, okay, get your energy out. Now that you're calm, sit down. I'll put the show on. We're done. Then we can come back and tomorrow we can read the book. It is no big deal. So that's the inside of this one. Curious George discovers space. So the one was about stars. This one's straight up about space. Same thing. There are shows that literally he is going outer space and everything else like that. So they even do fun facts. Isn't that cool? They do fun facts too. Science experiments and all that. I might have to pause this in a minute. Okay, update. Mars. So another realistic book that shows every aspect. Solar system. So I have that one pulled out. It's very short, very easy for the boys to play with and to look at. Here's another one. They get bored out of this one more, majority, because it's more of the older children that would want to learn about this. So we usually just go through and we look at the photos. I read a little bit to myself, so I know what I'm talking about. So when they ask me 50,000 questions, I can sit there and explain it to them. So that's just a little bit about our unit study. We will be going through that. We will be making the mobile. We will be going to, I cannot think of the name of it, but we actually have this thing where they talk about the stars and the planets, and it's a museum that literally focuses on that. I cannot think of the name of it. If I can, I'll put it down below what it's called, but we will be taking a field trip. We will be going there. We can do field trips where we go outside when it's actually let go, and we have this app that we can turn on, and we literally lift it up. Sorry, I had someone calling in. You can have this app that you turn on, and it's of the stars. It even tells you the astronomy and everything else like that. You can lift it up and you can look in the sky and see what each one is, and we can write down the name of them, and then tomorrow we can look up the story of the name of, like, the three dippers, or the Big Dipper and the Little Dipper, the lion and all that and everything. And we can even go in depth in that direction as well, of the stars. So we're going to be doing all of that as well. We just got done talking about the moon. You hear my oldest just woke up. We just got done talking about the moon and how it had an eclipse. There's the word I was looking for. So we will teach them about that, asteroids and everything. So we're going to go down that wonderful pathway, and it's going to be lasting for about a good few months. We're going to be finishing it up through November, and then finishing it up at the end of November, all through December, and then into January. Okay, so I have to go, and I hope everyone has a wonderful Thanksgiving, and I hope everyone has a wonderful day. And until next time, bye, you guys.